Hi guys, so in celebration of Inglot coming back to Singapore, I thought I would do this video of my top 10 favorite Inglot products just because I love this brand so much and I'm super psyched that it's coming back. They closed their doors very temporarily, the one in Wisma Atria, and they're going to open it up again in the Gem Mall. I'm not sure where Gem Mall is. It's the JEM Mall. Really happy for them. It's such a good brand. This is not sponsored at all by them. I just love it so much. I'm just such an Inglot lover that, you know, I feel like it's got really good quality products. The prices are very reasonable. It's the same price range as your MAC and Bobbi Brown products, and it's kind of like a brand that was created for makeup artists, so it's just really good. So if you are, you know, always wanted to check out some Inglot products, you're wondering what to buy because they have so many products, so many shades and all that, I hope this video will be useful for you. So let's get started. So we're going to start off with the primers. First of all, the mattifying primer, and this is amazing to put on your face before you put on any makeup. Once you've primed your face with sunscreen and all that, they have 3 different types of primers. They have one for normal skin, mattifying for oily skin, and then they have the one for dry skin. So this is the mattifying one and it is amazing. I got very oily skin, so I found that, and I've tried a lot of primers in my time, so I find that this is just the one that works the best. So it looks like this is kind of like little white, and it just blends out really transparent on your skin and it leaves a really smooth finish. For eyes, they have this gorgeous little thing here, which is the eyeshadow keeper, the keeper of the shadows. And this is like a cult favorite. When it first came out, all their artists were like, oh my god, Fee, you have to try this because it's like better than any of the, you know, more famous primers there are in the market. Tiny bottle, but you literally need so little on it. By the way, I'm wearing mostly Inglot products on here today. I'm wearing all these items and I have a tutorial that's coming up, so stay tuned. So kind of like a vanilla type of cream color, but you kind of blend it out and it becomes completely colorless, and it's really perfect, especially, you know, oily skin. You probably have oily lids as well, so it really helps to keep like the shadows, the pigments. I've got eyeshadows and pigments on my lids, and I've got eyeliner as well. It will just keep everything on point. So next up is foundations. They have many different types of foundations. I've tried these because they came out pretty new at that time, and these are their stick foundations. I got 2 shades, one which is my normal shade, which is 110, and it looks like this. I've worn it a lot already, so it looks like this. And I really like this just to wear on its own without the contouring color even. This is how it swatches on. You can barely see it because it's such a perfect match. And I just used like a beauty blender to just kind of blend it out, or a brush if you want. And it just blends out so beautifully. That's what I really like about it. You put it on a lot of stick foundations. When you put it on your skin, you end up you'd still need to kind of blend it outwards and upwards and all that because it's really thick. But this one, it goes on and you just pat it on, right? And it's so beautiful. It just really blends in really nicely with your skin. They have a lot of shades, so you'll definitely be able to find something your shade, and this is just the perfect shade for me. I'm an NC45 in MAC, so I got the 110 for the foundation. The other one is more for contouring. I don't use this as much unless I'm going out like today. I have it like here. I've got it under my chin and my forehead as well. If you want to buy like a nice contouring product, you gotta find like a nice one, and this is what I found it, and I just usually use the sides of it to just kind of draw like a nice line, and then I just blend it out. This is in the shade 115. I think they do have even darker shades, and if you want to use this as your foundation, it's good as well if you are this particular shade. But I really like it because when you blend it out either with your hand or with a beauty blender, it doesn't create like a very harsh line as per some contouring sticks do. It just creates like a very nice blended natural line, so you won't be able to see the line where I put it, but you can see that naturally it has created some kind of contouring shade down. These stick foundations are very heavy, but these are very natural looking. They make your skin look fab. They have tons of like powder and blushes and contouring, so I'm just gonna group them all in one go. I recently got this sculpting to go palette, and that's what I use today, and I absolutely love it. So you can actually grab like a lot of different powders. So these are like setting powders that you can actually get. These are contouring powders that I used on top of the cream shadows, and then I used like a combination of these two colors on my face on the other part. It is amazing. I really like it. It's just very good quality products, but some stuff that I've used for a longer time would be these guys right here. So this is my favorite like day-to-day contouring color. I use it as like a blush slash contour as well. And then I've got these two shades. Basically all the blushes are really nice. I have this on at the moment right on top of the contouring color. You can see that it's very pigmented. When you pick up the product, okay, make sure you tap off the excess, because it's just, if you put it right onto your cheek, it's going to be too much. It is very pigmented. It's on through the day, very long time. It's just really good quality, but they have so many colors. You can just pick out what you want, and the Inglot makeup artists are really friendly, so you can just ask them to recommend you a color that works for you, and I'm sure they'll be happy to do so. Okay, so that's that. While we are on this, let's talk about the eyeshadows. I love their eyeshadows as well. So I've got some of my eyeshadows here. So these are eyeshadows. They're very nice, and I'm not going to go into different colors, but they are very pigmented. My personal favorites are these tri-color shadows, because you can actually combine them all into like a really nice color. You can actually wear them separately, just smoothing it out like that, and you can wear them like separately, and you basically get 3 different shades of purple, if you can actually see there. So it's really pretty, and the eyeshadows are very good quality. I've got like the purples and the browns on my eyes at the moment. Very pretty, and if you want to get started on the eyeshadows, I highly recommend you getting like the tri-color ones. This is the palette that I started with. I had the blue and the purples in there as well. You bought 4 different shadows, but it feels like you bought 4 times 3, which is 12 shadows. Okay, I don't know what product I am on, but I'm gonna talk about their little highlighter thing here. I have one so far. I definitely want to build up my collection on it, but I don't really use highlighters at all, but this is so good and I have to kind of give it a shout out. This is the highlighter color that I got. They have different shades depending on your skin tone, and that's what I really like about Inglot. Like, they don't just come up with one highlighter, you know, unlike some brands. They actually come up with a highlighter but different shades to meet different skin tones. So this is the color that I got, and I kind of used a combination of these two to kind of give a nice highlight here. If I'm looking a little bit more tanned, I will use like the darker color here, but it's just so gorgeous. I just put it on top, so I've got my contouring, blush and highlight color right there. Okay, next, their eye products. OMG, their pigments. I have so many pigments. This is not even just all of them, but I love their AMC pigments so much. They come in little tubes like this. You would definitely see it when you walk in the door. Definitely go and try 1 or 2 colors. Okay, if this little guy here, it looks really small, but it can probably last you a lifetime, do what me and Roanna did. We basically bought one and then we split it into little like Muji bottles here, so we actually get a little bit of both. So that's what you can do. But these, they are truly one of the loves of my life. So this is how it would look like. It's very hard to explain. They are not like glitter, okay, and they are just so different from the different pigments that I've actually seen. You actually pick up them and then you need to press them up a little bit, and they are so freaking beautiful. You can put it right on your eyelid, or you can put it on top of a color. So nice, and it's just, when you put it on, it's like, oh my god. So I've got a purple one on my eyelids at the moment here. It's kind of like a little bit of a holographic effect. It's the new one that I got when I was in Dubai. It looks a little bit like this. It is so freaking gorgeous. Let me show you how it's swatched on. So when you press on of it, it's like, it's a very weird texture. It feels like cotton candy almost. But they have so many colors. You can feel free to pick up like a nice one. I really like the holographic look because that's kind of all the rage at the moment. AMC pigments, highly recommend. It's something that you can't get from the other brands. I've tried pigments and sparkles and glitters from other brands. They just do not give as nice of an effect as this. So while we're on the topic of eyes, I'm gonna touch on my favorite eyeliner from them, and this is my favorite black gel liner. I do have it on my eyelids, and it's their Inglot AMC eyeliner gel. So this is in number 77, basically their black color. I've used it so much. I've only had this for about a week and I've used it that much. It's pretty, it's perfect to go along with their eyeliner brush. Okay, this eyeliner brush is 30T and I do have a lot of their brushes which I'll show you in a bit. I really like this because it's angled, so it makes it a lot easier for you to create that really nice line and a little bit of an angle. And it's very difficult to get hold of, so it's always sold out. So if you go to the store and they have it, definitely go grab it because it's always sold out and you know, people are always clamoring around for it. This is just so gorgeous. It's so black, like with one swatch you get so much as compared to other brands that I've tried which have surprisingly been very, I don't know, lackluster. I thought all black liners would be like this, but not really. Like the other brands that I've tried, they actually needed like 1 or 2 more coats for them to get it this black, but this is freaking amazing. So I was talking about brushes earlier on, and these are some of the favorite brushes that I have. I have a lot more, but I'm not going to go into too much detail. But I do have 2 eyeshadow brushes that I like. This is the 6SS, which is great for like a blending brush, and then this is the 4SS, which is awesome for like a more defined crease. So I really like those. And then I like this little guy here to kind of put on the pigments, and this is the 13P brush, which is really nice, and then the eyeliner brush which I spoke to you about earlier. So if you're looking for good quality brushes, make sure you go check that out. The lip liners are amazing. These are 2 of my favorite ranges. This one is the lip liner crayon, and then this one is the color play lip liner. So they're pretty much the same. This, I just like it because of the packaging. It looks very sleek and the color is like a really nice red color. This is like my go-to red lip liner. Plays on and allows you to get a very nice circumference around your lips before you put on any red colors. So I have that much left. I really like it. It does come with some kind of like, I don't know, brush right here that you can actually kind of like blend out the lip liner as well. I don't usually do that, but you know, it does work. Number is 857, and then the other one that I really like is 316 from their Color Play lip liner range. And I like this just because it's like the first time I met a nude lip liner that I can actually use. So it's really pretty right here. Okay, and it's really pretty because usually my lips are very pigmented, so usually even if I use like nude lips, it either washes me out or it doesn't cover up the pigmented lines. But I have it on today and it just covered it really nicely, so I like it. Okay, last but not least are their lipsticks, and I've got 2 here. They're both nudes, but they have a lot of colors. So when you step into like the Inglot store, the Inglot area, you will notice like the kind of variety that they have is amazing. They do have different shades. I just want to show you these 2 because they are both nudes, but one is a matte. Okay, they have very nice matte lipsticks. This is the one that I have on at the moment. Okay, this is in 428. Very pretty, very pigmented, and they have it in 10,000 other shades as well. And this one is a little bit glossy, so this is like a more creamy finish, and this is 145. It's their lipstick, and then this one's like lipstick too, but they're 2 slightly different shades but definitely very different textures. So I just wanted to show you that they're both really nice, very pigmented. I like the matte one these days just because of the weather, and I just want my face to be less glossy on an overall basis. So that's that. So yeah, basically those are my favorite top 10. I think I probably have more than 10 products here, but these are the products that I've tried. I have many more other Inglot products, but these are the ones that made the cut. These are my favorite items. So if you guys want to go check out their reopening of their store, make sure you do. I think they reopen on the 9th of May or the beginning of May, thereabouts. You can follow them on Instagram for updates and all that. But hopefully this video would be able to help you to decide what are some of the products that you should actually probably go for, because these are the ones that I've tried and they are amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!